The famed and prize-winning architect Frank Gehry has designed striking and challenging buildings all around the world, and now he's turned his attention to Asia. Opus Hong Kong will have just 12 apartments, and the property developer Swire Properties expects them to fetch record rents and prices. And I've been speaking to Swire's chief executive Martin Cubbon and to Frank Gehry himself.
It wasn't always easy. I was proposing things that they said, oh, God, that's going to cost money, blah, blah, blah. But there was a lot of respect. Boy, I can tell you that this didn't happen just because. It happened because there was interest and respect. And I'm not kidding. I mean, that's very valuable. You don't get many people that play with you like that. This is unique. And I would quit everything and just come here and work for them forever.
Martin, how much is that going to cost you?
Whatever it is, we're prepared to pay. Clearly, Frank's sincere about that, but I think he probably wants to stay.
I am sincere about that.
Now, were you tough with Frank on the budget in terms of creating Opus?
Well, Frank thankfully admits that he's happy to be held to a budget. And that is true. I mean, and of course, we obviously want Frank to do the best he can, and we're thrilled with what he has done. But of course, we're a commercial enterprise, and we have to sort of face that commercial reality. So, sure, there's a budget, and you might say it's quite a big one because it's something special, and he's created everything we expected of it.
And how much does this cost?
Well, this is public domain information. This currently stands at $27,000 a square foot, so it is a work of art. It's beautiful, but we think at that price, actually, it's a good value work of art.
$27,000 a square foot?
Yeah, that's the GDV. So that's everything sort of lumped in. And that's actually...
Yeah. Are you surprised by that?
Yeah, what's a normal?
Oh, well, because this is not normal. I mean, they can range in Hong Kong from, let's say, 4,000 to 20,000.
Really?
Yeah, for apartments anyway. I mean, it could be higher for houses.
Yeah, so this is ultra luxury, Frank.
Yeah, okay.
Martin, does Hong Kong really need more luxury apartments, really?
Well, I think there's going to be no shortage of demand for this particular group of apartments, so you're always driven by what demand is. And
there's
so
only 12 of them. Come on, there's 12. But luxury apartments are modeled for other apartments, that you have to strive for something. And so the ability, I mean, you could not duplicate this, but you can emulate a lot of this in more modest apartments. You could emulate the ideas. You wouldn't do them exactly the same, but I think you can do it.
And Frank, how do you feel with your name, lending your name in creating a project like this, knowing how expensive it is, and maybe you help with the price increases as well?
Artists are do-gooders. We want to make nice for everybody and make a better environment. And I don't particularly enjoy doing rich guys' houses and all that stuff. In fact, I've avoided that all my life. This is somehow different. There's a different culture here. Chinese families live in high-rise buildings. In the U.S., you don't find big families living in high-rise buildings. Not yet. Maybe they're going to start. But so trying to make a house in the sky is interesting, and I think Hong Kong lends itself to it because you're looking at this incredible landscape of the harbor and the city and Central and all of that.